Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today's track is in Ghavoran, and I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. Lots of little bits of tech hidden throughout this one. If you'd like to see a breakdown of the run, I go over it at the end of the video. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so going into a quick little breakdown here, I'm really only going to go over the parts that are not simple, basically. So the reason you see me store a power bomb here at the beginning is because I need to get through those bomb blocks. And it is possible to do without a power bomb. Power bomb just makes it a lot easier. And another reason that I have to start here and I can't start at the teleporter is because that area on the left side here, which is, where is it? These blocks over here, on the left side, I can't get through that little tunnel, in one speed booster. It might be possible, but I was not able to do it. So instead, I substituted it for a power bomb strat, where I need to wait for these things to go to the left side so I don't get hit by them. And then I have just enough time to charge the speed booster and get through this tunnel. As long as you don't fall down, you should be fine here. Then yeah, you can just do a Shinespark like normal. All this is pretty simple. This part right here is, where is it? This part right here where you go through the door is a little bit more tricky than it looks. You have to get a little bit of a jump here, and then you want to do just you don't want to hold jump at all. You just want to press it off of there and let go of the directional button. And then you want to do a jump right when you hit there. This part's pretty simple. Honestly, I got a little bit lucky here with this part. Right here. Where my jumps just kind of lined up to get through here with Morph Ball. Here, you want to do a full jump right at the end of this, which will line you up perfectly to land right here. And then you can hit this door. Because you can't shoot in midair and keep your Shinespark. You have to be on the ground. There is an exception, which I'll get to in a second. So that's why I want to land here and then shoot so I can hit this door. And then here, you store a Shinespark. And then you have just enough time to get all the way down here. And then you can, if you're standing on this platform and then you try and spark to the left, if you press down at just the right time, you can store a Shinespark. It's pretty tight. And then we're doing this because we need to open up this door, and because you need to be on a flat surface to open up a door, there's no way for us to manipulate it for that to work, so we store a Shinespark and do it that way. And then I have to reactivate my Shinespark to the left here. As soon as I hit here, let me see if I can't. As soon as I hit the ground, I jump. I don't know how many frames you have, but it's a pretty tight jump. And then you're gonna wall jump off of here and keep going like normal. Now this is a cool piece of tech. So you want to open up this door, and immediately you'll see I'm charging a charge beam shot. And that is because if you morph, so you'll see here I have just barely enough time to get a double jump off, and then I'll morph, and then as soon as you morph, you shoot your charge beam shot, which will open up the door, and because you morphed, you keep your speed booster. And so that's, I think, the only way to keep, or not keep, to shoot a charge beam shot or not to shoot a charge beam drop, to shoot open a door in midair while keeping speed booster. Is what I was trying to say. And then, hey, where'd my thing go? Oh, there it is. And then here, it looks like you can wall jump off of this and get underneath this, but you just barely don't have enough room. It might be possible, but I had no luck with it. But that's fine. So we're gonna store Shinespark, jump up here. You don't want to touch this because we'll need that. And then you can kind of just fall off of this left side here, and then jump as soon as you hit the ground, and then speed booster to the left, and you'll have just enough time to make it back through the door, like that. And then you can just barely make it through the door. And the reason we needed this alive is because if you're going to do a full jump off the edge of this platform, full jump will destroy all 4 of these, like that. You can't, well, you might be able to use a morph ball going back, but it's not very consistent. So what you're going to do is you're going to do a single jump here without holding jump at all, which is going to drop you low. And then you're going to want to wall jump off of this middle one here. I guess I was a little bit higher than the middle one, but you can see where I jumped off of there. And you're going to go immediately into morph ball. And the trick here is you have to press unmorph and then jump like right after each other. So it's like da-da. And what that's going to do is allow you, basically, if you're in a morph ball tunnel and you press unmorph and then jump immediately afterwards, you go into a spin instead of a free fall. And if you go into a free fall, you're going to lose your Shinespark. And in this particular case, if you don't unmorph, you're going to bounce. As you can see, my morph ball is about to bounce up. And because of that, you won't be able to unmorph cleanly. So you'll have to do an unmorph and then press the jump button immediately afterwards as soon as you exit this tunnel. Which then you'll go into a somersault like this. I don't know if I can get a cleaner pause frame than that, but you can kind of see it. Oop, where is it? You can see it like where it appeared just slightly. So like right after I exit the tunnel, I jump, and that was the hardest part of the whole trick. Now I will say that when I do these tricks, basically sometimes I will split them up into chunks, mainly for time convenience. For example, it took me 20 hours to put all this together, not including editing and stuff. And so just to save time, especially some of these tricks like this last one, I will say I split it up into 3 segments. So the first segment was from here to right when I exit this door. So that was all done in a single segment. And then from here to, where is it at? Here was a single segment. And then from this door to the end was a single segment. So 3 segments. And that's mainly because this last trick was insanely hard to pull off. And then also this transition here, over here, was very hard to pull off. If I had more time, I definitely probably could have done a single segment, but I don't have that much time to work on these as it is. And then this is mainly for entertainment. So I generally do segment them up. My first Shinespark Sunday video was not segmented at all. That was all single segment. The second one had 3 segments, and the third one had 2 segments. And this one also has 3 segments. So I try to be open about when it is and isn't segmented. And you'll only ever see me segmented in like save rooms and transitions between ME areas and not ME areas. I try to limit myself to that, but that was the breakdown. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time.